Welcome back to my channel, guys. I am Anjali Seth, and today I am going to tell you how to read your insurance policies or quotation you get from your insurer. So one of the important thing you need to keep in mind are few things only. You don't have to read everything in policy because you can't read, you can't remember, you can forget it with the time. So I am going to tell you the specific things and the most of the things, how to read out, how to know what your policy is giving you, what are you going to possess after the policy, what benefits you can avail, what benefits at least you should know before buying. So starting from like today onwards, I'm just telling you. Right now, I am a BDM, means Business Development Manager in Orient Insurance, which is a UAE based, Dubai based. So in this case, I will tell you according to the rule of Dubai or maybe of UAE. So in UAE, basically in Dubai, if we say, okay, Dubai, what is that? It is that government wants the laborers, the lower class people, or those whose income is less than 4,000 to have a medical policy. At least they should have access to clinics. Okay, so they should have that much of priority. That's why government made mandatory for all the insurance companies to have at least one type of basic insurance for the laborer class of people, okay, which normal class, middle class and the upper class people can also have, but this is pertaining to age up to 65 years. Then there is another plan which is known as family care benefit. I'm talking about Orient Insurance. So in this, it is a different plan and it is a better plan than basic plan which is mandatory by government. Now this plan will have access to hospitals and other benefits, other co-payment benefits, okay, which is much better than basic. Same, the price will be also increasing. Basic is very base amount, 900, 1000, like that, but FCP will start from 2000, 3000, 4000. For women it can go up to 7000, 8000, 9000. Okay, so I am just taking one of the example of my client. See, and also one thing, this is individual insurance which I compared. FCP plan means family care benefit and the other one was basic one, clinic. FCP plan, hospitals included, okay, and other benefits which are not there in basic. So this is only for individual. Don't mix up it with group medical, general, or anything like that. Okay. Now I took example of my client who is a patient, okay, and he has some knee surgery done, okay, in his previous insurance. So right now I'm proposing him one quotation which is one of my plan in Orient Insurance, and that's what I'm going to show you, that what are the different benefits which we are giving him. Okay, and you can read out along with me. First आप सबसे पहले आप policy को whenever you are seeing, okay, just see the policy holder name. This is just a quotation, so you can see his name, and then moving ahead, let's see what is the annual aggregate limit. Now it is 5 lakh. 5 lakh dirhams means in any case, in any emergency, if something happens, he can claim up to 5 lakh dirhams. Okay, and it is also worldwide. It doesn't mean that you can go anywhere and you can be covered. No, if you are outside UAE, only 90 days will be covered, not exceeding that, and it should be only for like business purpose or normal purpose, not for the purpose of residing over there. Then here I gave him Silver Classic applicable. This is one of the best network. I won't say the bestest, but best network. So you have to always see what type of network is this, and why network is important, because networks tell us the kind of hospital, the type of hospitals, the type of clinics, and the name of the clinics and hospitals which is there in your plan, which people forget. They think only quotation is important. No, networks are very much important, because you should know which hospitals, which clinics, and which pharmacies and etc. you have access to. So this is really important. Okay, moving ahead, let's see this underwriting terms, and see, these are like, first you should be declaring all the pre-existing diseases you have. If you are not declaring, it won't be covered, but if you are declaring it, 1,50,000 up to that limit, your pre-existing diseases such as BP, sugar, or any other diseases which are like normal in sense, okay, that will be covered. So these things are important to read. And then you can see hospitalization. What is inpatient benefit? Okay, inpatient benefit basically and literally means hospitalizations. Hospitalization in emergency case, or in sometime people go through something which cannot be cured in clinics, which cannot be cured by general physician or specialist, and they have to move to hospital. In that case it will be covered. And here they will be given private room, no sharing, no bed sharing, etc. Private. Then it is a different kind of diseases, therapies, etc. So basically even cancer is covered over here. Everything, okay, in hospital, whether it's consultant, surgeon's fees, organ transplantation, etc., etc., everything is covered, you can see in this. Then it is also shown over here that agar koi beneficiary is coming in your room, okay, companion in the room, for him also it will be covered up to 100 dirhams per night. Now what is repatriation cost? Because of some circumstances, some unfortunate circumstances, the person dies, and he has no other person responsible for him in the UAE. Then what will happen? So now his body will be deported from UAE to India at the cost of insurance, and that cost will be approximately 7,500. It will be covered up to that level. Okay. Moving ahead, here is physician consultation. Now this thing you have to remember, when it starts from physical consultation in any insurance policy, it is really important. Why? Because it is basically for your normal usage, for what you took insurance. So this is known as outpatient. All the list over here, it's outpatient. All these 5 list over here. First is your physician consultation. Obviously, if anything happens, you first go to your physician consultation, your general physician, your general doctor, right? So in this, what is it is written? Covered with 20% co-payment, maximum 50 per consultation. It means what you have to pay? You have to pay either 50 dirhams or less than it. Okay? Means if your consultant have a fees of 1000, in that what will be 20%? 20% will be 200. But here you don't have to pay 20%. Here you have to pay 50. Means even if the amount is more than 50 or something like that, maximum you have to pay is 50 only, or less than it. This is the advantage of this maximum 50. What it is, you have to understand these terms. If something written like that, you have to understand the literal meaning. So this is good when something written as maximum, because it is making a range, it is making a bar for you, so that you don't have to pay more than it. Now here you have diagnostic laboratory test, which is always important. Blood test, urine test, etc., etc. Zero co-payment. You have to pay nil on invoice. You don't have to pay anything. Pharmaceuticals, which is at most important, because in UAE the medicines are costly like gold. Okay, even costlier than gold. So here having a co-payment as zero is blessing. Now what is co-payment? I'm saying again and again. Okay, co-payment is the amount which we pay from our side, okay, and the amount of any bill which we are paying from our side. Like have you seen in consultation, it's 20% or 50 dirhams, so that we are going to pay, but 80% will be paid by insurance company. Moving ahead, physiotherapy, which is obviously required. Okay, so in some cases it is required, not for everybody. 0% copay. Then up to 15 sessions per member per year, it is there. Okay. Then moving ahead, what are the other salient features? Daycare treatment, outpatient, work-related injuries, everything is covered, right? Then it is there. Accidental damage to teeth is also covered. Then newborn coverage is there in case if the insured person is female. Then diabetic screening, जिनको diabetes है, they can go for HbA1c test once a policy year. Then there are many tests which on suggestion of doctor they can go. Okay. Then cancer treatment is also very important. Cancer treatment is also included in this. hepatitis B, then vision and hearing aids, vision correction, basically जिनको myopia, hypermyopia जो कि बहुत ही common है वो भी covered है, ठीक है, मेडिकल इमरजेंसीज में covered है. फिर आता है आपका मेडनेट के एक्स्ट्रा सर्विसेज जो भी हैं, एडिशनल बेनिफिट. यहाँ ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, अगर कोई औरत है तो उसके जानने के लिए, अगर वो वाइफ है तो उनके जानने के लिए बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है कि अगर मान लीजिए किसी की नॉर्मल डिलीवरी होती है तो वीमेन की बेसिकली, क्योंकि यहाँ पे कॉस्ट ज़्यादा होता है यूएई में, तो हर कोई ये चाहता है कि मैटरनिटी से पहले जो औरत हो वो कवर्ड इंश्योरेंस में. ओके, सो इन दैट केस क्या होता है, विद इन टाइम should be, what time it should be, at least before conceiving, like there should be at least 40 days of gap before taking insurance and conceiving. Okay, so there should be at least 40 days of gap. You're taking the insurance and you're conceiving the child. I'm not talking about your baby bump showing, no, conceiving. It means when you conceive the child, it's like, okay, so it should be at least, there should be difference of at least 40 days. Okay, and in that also 10,000 up to 10,000 maternity costs should be covered for normal delivery, and in case of emergency it can be covered up to limit of 1,50,000, but usually 10,000 is basically, it is covered. Okay, then there are different tests which a mother goes through, which is also covered over here. Now here we have different needs of different desi people like us, the one who wants to go to homeopathic, ayurvedic, maybe acupuncture, and etc. In that case they can go, and there is limit of 3,500, which I know is really important for some of the people, those who do not want the अंग्रेजी दवा in India as per Indians. वैक्सीनेशंस वगैरह कवर है, आपके डेंटल बेनिफिट्स जो है उसमें भी आपका डेंटल कवर है, 3,500 तक कवर है. ओके, आपके डेंटल कोई प्रॉब्लम आती है, डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं, डेंटल तो वगैरह वगैरह आपका कवर है. ओके, उसमें जो भी पॉलिशिंग और पता नहीं क्या 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 होता है वो सारे कवर हैं. कुछ चीज़ें नहीं कवर होती वो इसमें मेंशन होती है, विच यू कैन सी. नाउ लेट्स मूव अहेड. ओके, रीइंबर्समेंट वगैरह का, तो अगर आप यूएई के अंदर है तो आपको तो पे ही नहीं करना है, डोंट हैव टू इवन पे. ओके, अपार्ट फ्रॉम को पेमेंट आपको पे नहीं करना है. बट इफ़ यू आर गोइंग आउटसाइड, ओके, यूएई, इन दैट केस यू विल गेट रीइंबर्समेंट फॉर द एक्सपेंसेस यू डिड फॉर योर मेडिकल. ओके, आपको रीइंबर्समेंट मिलेगा, मीन्स यू विल गेट योर मनी बैक अप टू 80%. ओके, एंड इवन इफ यू आर गोइंग like non-network, then also you are in emergency treatment only. If you are going in non-network hospitals, clinics, then it will be 100%. Cost will be reimbursed, cost will be covered only in case of emergency. Now this is how the amount come as. You can see in this, the total price is including the VAT. In UAE only VAT is applicable, not like India, GST and all. Okay, but here is also one taxes or kind of tax is there, which is known as basma, which is also included, which is approx 38.85 approx. Now coming down, you can see all the things, etc. So this is the policy which is having dental consultation, etc, every coverage. But if you see, there is not coverage of optical, so we have also optical coverage. You can ask and you can get the benefit, but in normal it is not there. But when a person is having extra kind of problem, like the person is suffering naturally, like diabetic, he is maybe hypertension, maybe hernia or some kind of disease, in that case additional charges to the premium will be attached. Okay, so make sure before buying you read the quotation very well. Before buying you read the network list very well, which I will be dissecting you in my next video. Okay, thank you so much guys. I hope you like my video. Please like, share and subscribe, and I will be sharing more such videos on insurance in my further coming days. Thank you.